This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
The $1 billion question. Why do you need more ammo?
What up, this is DC Channel Guns, coming to another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the information. I appreciate y'all for coming to the video. Appreciate all the support and love. Appreciate everything that y'all do for the 2A community. And with that said, the #1 goal is to uphold the Constitution and defend the Second Amendment. That is what we're going to do, people. We're going to keep our foot on the gas over here. Y'all to start just the messenger, no fame and glory over here. If you think that, I'm looking for fame and stuff like that, you at the wrong channel and everything. So this is all about the Second Amendment. That's all we want out of it, is to preserve the Second Amendment for future generations. So with that said, we're going to talk about some things in the ammo community. I'm talking about, I see comments and stuff about it, this is like one of the biggest things, that you can say right now during this pandemic and situation that we're in when it comes to the ammo. Now, there's still people saying, well, you don't need that much ammo. Now, we have went over lots of reasons why you're going to need ammo. And there's no one set reason, people. I'm talking about, there's still people who's not looking at the whole picture when it comes to this ammunition situation. I'm talking about, there's the people who think, hey, you just need a little taste of ammo and everything. It's always going to be around. It's always going to be available. There's some people with that thing. And I'm talking about, I'm talking about it's good thinking and everything. You don't see nothing else that, can pretty much get in the way of you and your ammo. That's the way to think, I guess. I'm talking about, but as gun owners in the 2A community, there's a whole lot of things that can get in the way of your ammo. And a lot of people starting to be woke because of that. And a lot of people's waking up, getting off the fence and seeing a lot of stuff that's going around in this country. But you're still going to have people who, do not advocate buying all this ammo. And, I get comments sometimes, will you stop pushing people to buy ammo? It's just going to get worse. People, it's already worse. I'm talking about, it's already worse. I don't have to say nothing. I'm talking about, just look at the environment, the rioting, the looting. Talking about, just look at it. Your laws, your politicians and stuff, banning stuff from you, trying to take something from you. We got an election coming up. The other side, they want to keep you from getting it and stuff like that. They want to tax it. I'm talking about, it's a lot of things that there's a lot of people who's trying to get between you and your ammunition. And without ammunition, your gun is nothing but an anchor weight, people. So there's still people who saying, hey, you don't need all this ammo. Now, I've been saying this for a long time. I'm talking about, not one thing fits everybody. I'm talking about, not one amount of how many rounds that you have is, fits everybody. I'm talking about 100 rounds might not be enough for me, but it might be enough for you, depends on what you're doing. But it might not be enough for you if you have other things that can come up that cause that to be a problem. And so we're gonna talk about that a little bit. Now, I've been talking about a lot of states such as California. There's so many states because this ammo thing is huge. It's bigger than what people think it is. I'm talking about, a lot of people think, oh, you just got a lot of people buying this stuff and everything. It's, that's the reason why it's so bad and stuff like that. But it's more to the ammo situation because we constantly have laws, people, that is coming out every single day to pretty much stop you from buying ammunition. They put in roadblocks to keep you from getting it. And a lot of those people who've been doing this for a long time, for decades, years, a lot of people doing this for a long time. It's nothing new to them. A lot of people who's been preparing for a long time see these days that we in. They picture these days, but a lot of people can't see that. So we must look at that. You have some people who don't really fully understand why you need all this ammunition. It's not because of hoarding. It's not because, you might have some people trying to resell it and stuff, but it's more to that, people. Now, there's a situation in California where you need documents, license, proof of this, proof of that. You got to sign up for this type of permit. You got to get background checks. So you got to do all this stuff. Now, these things that states and politicians are coming up is pretty much a public safety thing. They're doing this so they can limit you from buying ammunition. But they say their main goal is to stop, gun violence and everything. But the people who are going through all these loopholes and stuff that the politicians and all these states are passing are law-abiding citizens at the end of the day, #1. Criminals are not doing all this stuff. So, when it comes to the way that we've been buying ammunition in this country for a long time, people, stuff is changing. I'm talking about, we have watched a lot of things in the last 10 years, 15 years change. And a lot of people still, are shocked and looking at what they're seeing right now. And right now we're experiencing an ammo crisis at a level that none of us have really experienced. A lot of us and everything. And, looking at the data ammo is higher than it was a long time ago. I have seen videos where people have ammunition they bought 20 years ago at prices that you will never get them. You get that ammunition at now. Not along with some of these laws that can increase taxes on ammunition, because there are states right now on the books who have pending bills and stuff that they want to increase taxes on ammunition, because it's all part of their gun violence prevention and gun safety prevention and stuff. That the people who want to take your 2A, take your farm, take all this stuff away from you. Now, with that said, when you only have a little taste of ammunition, people, and wherever state that you in, you probably already experienced it. I'm talking about whatever state you in right now, ammunition is a little low. Now, I get comments that in their area, they have seen no effect whatsoever. But you have to understand the long-term goal, because a lot of people are short-minded when it comes to ammunition, especially when it comes to everybody in this country, because you're in different spots. If you're in an area where you have plenty of ammunition, the problem is, as other areas around you the ammunition rolls away and get more scarce and get more limits and is not available, people start to travel. They start to broaden out their search for ammunition. We have been seeing this in California. People in California driving to neighboring states, Nevadas, and all these different places buying ammunition and stuff. It's been reported. You have states putting in laws where they're trying to keep you from going across state lines to buying farms and ammunition in other states. So you have to look at everything, people. It's not a one set thing. That's why I keep telling people. Now, when it comes to this ammunition situation, your area can start to be affected by people who's coming from other areas, traveling and stuff. We talked about that. I talked about the ammunition plan, open up your radius, 50 miles, 20 miles, 100 miles, whatever the case may be. So when you start having people traveling to get where ammunition available and everything, and like I said before, if you're waiting and think, hey, you're not going to be affected, we don't know how long this can go. You can get affected down the road. And so when it comes to ammunition, there's a lot of recreation things that people do with ammunition. People, I'm talking about shooting is a great sport. People love to shoot. You have shooting competitions and stuff, IDPA and stuff. People be doing hunters and stuff. I'm talking about there's a lot of things that people are doing. People just like to enjoy themselves. It's a recreation sport. Like me and others, a whole bunch of people go out and just shoot targets and stuff, sighting up your gun and everything. Just practicing. I'm talking about it's just like any other sport that's out there. And you have so many people out there who don't see that. They trying to take your farms and everything. I was just looking at an article where, it was a town, I think it's a French town, some type of ordinance where they wanted to pretty much, ban people shooting in their yard and their properties and stuff like that because of complaints and everything. But, the citizen rose up and everything and they fought back that ordinance and everything. But they didn't want shooting and, on people's property. It was just so much that I was looking at and the people rose up and fought against to stop that ordinance from being passed. And so there's a lot of things that you have to look at in your town and stuff. They was going to blindside this town with this ordinance that they couldn't shoot on their property and everything. So I'm talking about when you look at the ammunition situation, there's fights all around your ammunition. Not just buying the ammunition or having the ammunition available. There's laws, there's stuff that they're putting out there to bar you from, firing and doing all this kind of stuff. So we have to look at everything when it comes to ammunition. And you got to look at places who trying to stop you from shooting, enjoying your shooting and stuff like that. But there's more places are trying to bar you from buying it, like limiting it, putting little things in place where you do background check. All that stuff is by design, people, to keep you from getting ammunition. And so a lot of people are trying to prepare because we don't know what's down the road. We don't really know. So, when you look at what we've been seeing now and not think that it could get worse down the road, I'm talking about you're pretty much, hurting yourself at the end. Because right now, we talked about this for a long time. And right now you have people who are trying to get ammunition. It's very difficult right now, very difficult. And, so like I said, we don't know how bad it can get down the road. You also we must put that in here, put this in here. We also have ammunition companies who have lawsuits out there. People are filing lawsuits against the foreign manufacturers and ammunition companies and stuff. So you got to look at that too. Man, I could be up here all day creating all these scenarios that, ammunition, farms, and your Second Amendment is under attack from 360 degrees, people. Everybody is attacking your Second Amendment in a lot of ways. So this fight is huge. I keep telling people that this fight is very huge and it's not going to go away overnight. It's not going to go away in a year. This is a long-term fight because the people who are trying to take your guns have that long-term strategy and they just keep setting up roadblocks. All these roadblocks they set up for us to get things that we need, whether it's phone parts, whether it's ammunition, whatever it is. At the 2A community enjoy, they're trying to find a way to stop it. So, like I said, you still have states now who have ammunition bans and stuff where you can't even have ammo on the property. We talked about this. You got cities banning ammo, not just banning farms. They even banning ammo and would charge you for every round that you have that you're caught on the ammo ban properties and stuff out there. So, like I said before, you got to look at the bigger picture and stuff and everything. But the more information that you get, the better off you'll start to see clear the reason why a lot of people out buying ammo, people trying to get ammunition and stuff, because they don't know what lies down the road. Nobody knows. I don't know. But all we know that we have to do something. We're going to have to keep fighting. We're going to have to be prepared and stuff. So just want to talk about that a little bit. This is DC Channel Guns. I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.